Yeah, YouTube, Israel here with another knife review. Today I have a Kershaw. This knife is the Kershaw Turbulence knife. You can see it is a flipper opening and it is assisted opening. You see the nice black coated blade there. Very interesting blade design, kind of swept back like a saber, but then the tip goes forward. Designed by Tim Galan, a very famous knife designer. All right, and the price tag on this around $75. But I got this at tacticaldefender.com and I got a 10% discount, which was very sweet. And you can actually get the same discount. I'll just check the text box and I'll put all the info. But yeah, that was pretty cool getting 10% off this very nice blade. Those are G10 handles. Right, and it is a liner lock mechanism, you see there, and it is open pillar construction. This is made in the USA, by the way. I've done a lot of Kershaws, their budget stuff that's made in China. This is actually made in the USA, but that's a very nice functional blade, both for slicing. The sweep is good for slicing, but then how the tip, very sharp tip that goes forward, can be used obviously just as you would use a utility blade. You see the little weird Kershaw clip. I don't know what's up with Kershaw and the clips, but a lot of people wish they would make them a little more just normal. But at least it's small, you know. And it is a let's see, it is a 3-position clip. All right, you see there's holes at that end. All right, and it comes right side tip down. All right, and it can be changed to right or left tip up. Okay, so a 3-position clip. What made them choose that? Not sure. The deployment, very easy with that flipper. Nice deployment. And the steel on this, it's a 14C28N, which is a Sandvik steel, and I believe those are made. I believe that's a Swedish steel. I think all the Sandvik steels are Swedish, so very nice. All right, and this blade is very similar to one of the newer Kershaws. Yeah, so let's compare it right now. The Kershaw compound. You see the similarities here. Okay, the Turbulence I would describe as basically a deluxe version of the compound. This is it. I've already reviewed this knife, but you see the blade designs are very similar. All right, and the handles are very similar too. Okay, so what's the difference? Well, this is about $75 and this is about $28. But okay, so why would you ever buy the more expensive one? There are some subtle differences that you definitely will want to know about. First of all, obviously this has the black coated blade, whereas this is just your typical kind of light gray bead blast. All right, this has G10 handle scales. Okay, G10 preferred material by many, whereas this, it might look like G10, it's actually FRN, which is fiberglass reinforced nylon, basically a lightweight plastic. So, you know, the handle material is better. This is also 8CR13 MOV steel. Okay, very inexpensive steel. You know, many would prefer this steel. Okay, the Sandvik. And what else is different? Well, there's slight differences. The actual cutting edge, if you measure the cutting edge from the start of the edge, it's actually 3.75 inches of cutting edge. Whereas this one will give you 3.5 inches of cutting edge. Okay, so this gives you more actual edge. All right, and obviously, you know, this being churned out in Chinese factories, this made in America, just a little bit, just overall, just a little bit better quality. Another difference, you see it has blade stops right there. See those blade stops? Whereas no blade stops on the cheaper knife. So yeah, some subtle differences, basically better steel, better handle, better quality control overall, a little bit more cutting area, and You know, I have both different knives for different tasks, and I think the black blade looks, I do think it looks a lot better than just your typical light gray. You see the pocket clips are the same. Also, if you notice, there are slight differences. The handle, this part of the handle right there, okay, is more pointed, whereas if you see this part of the handle is more flat. And it's a tiny difference, but yeah, they are definitely not the same knife, but they are very similar. You know, they kind of stole the blade shape idea, basically. All right, so the Kershaw Turbulence is the deluxe version of the compound. If you like the compound, you have it. You might consider even upgrading to the Turbulence. This is an older design. This has been around for a while, you know, so maybe you want to upgrade to this, or you know, have this as your beater, and then have this as a little nicer one that you are nicer to. Alright, bam. So overall opinion of the Kershaw Turbulence, I think it's a very nice blade. I think it's very functional. I like the black coating. I like the sweep for slicing and that kind of semi-worn cliff for utility. G10 is always nice. It is a little bit wide. It is a little boxy, but so is the other one. Right? And G10 is always nice. It's about 4.4 ounces, so it's a little heavy for what it is, but that's alright. I don't mind that. I wish the clip were different. But, oh, that's another difference. This is only a 2-position clip, okay? This is 3-position. And the deployment, very fast and easy. And lockup, it's very solid. There's no play whatsoever. Lockup is solid. Got those blade stops. So overall, it's a very good knife. I could see this as an EDC/utility blade. Alright, bam, there you go. Kershaw Turbulence. This has been Israel. I hope you enjoyed this knife review. Stay tuned for many more. Peace out, dudes.